So I wanted to sort of answer the questions that you were asking. I've got the controller built here. You got your up and down solenoid. You've got two gates, a low dollar 0 to 100 psi sensor. Also put a little gauge on top of the gate just to compare. I've got this test box here, these buttons. So this one's marked up. Up is the stage up wire, it's white wire. It can also act as the trans brake input, but it's going to stage you up. Resets you back to stage one. Scramble is scramble. You have a setting for scramble boost. You got a bump button. We're not really going to go into that on this test. You've got boost on a little knob here. So if you see the screen right now, gate pressure is 0. If you go into the settings for stage setup, you'll see stage 1 is set at 5 psi. Stage 2 is 10 psi. Stage 3, 15. Stage 4, 20. Stage 5, 25. Stage 6 is 30. And they're all enabled. You have an enable, disable right here. So you can disable stages if you want to. Let's see. Alright. So right now you got no boost. So you're out of the throttle. Gate pressure is 0 because you're not putting any boost on it. As soon as you tip into boost here, you're going to see it go up to that gate pressure. So I'll start cycling through the stages. This is the stage up button. I have a button on my console when I'm in this mode. One push gives you stage 2. Push it again, you get stage 3 at 15. Stage 4 at 20. Hit it again, stage 5, 25 psi. Then finally stage 6. I'll show you the scramble function too. Hold down the scramble button. It's going to display scramble. It's going to add 5 psi because I have it configured for the scramble to add 5 psi. Anytime you tip out of boost, it's going to take the pressure off the gate just like that. Tip back into boost, and you're back in it. Alright, I'll show you the other stage, or the other setup. I'm going to reset it. Hit the reset button, it's going to take you back to stage 1. So this is boost by time. So the normal mode is what I just showed you. Now if you hit this little radio button here, it's going to show you boost by time. So let's say you're at the line. You're going to be doing your burnout. You're going to be doing your staging, all of that. So now you're on the trans brake. You start coming up boost. I've got it configured right now for 1 second per stage, so you'll see it go through the stages 1 second increments. So I'm still on the trans brake button, which is the same button. It's the same input. When I release it, you see it change to launch. You're going to see it go through all the stages. Then hit your scramble where you're going down the track. You can get a little extra boost. Now this mode will time out. And then it's going to release all the boost off, go back to stage 1. But that's where it shows you what it's capable of when you go through the boost by time. I'll show you a few other settings. If you go to stage setup and CO2 over here, this is where your CO2 scramble setting is. So I've got it set to 5. You can change it to whatever you want. That screen is going to automatically go off if you don't do anything with it. These ramp settings here, how long it takes in milliseconds to go from one stage to the next. Right now I just have them set as minimum, but you get the idea. You can make it ramp slowly if you have way too much power in second gear, third gear, whatever. You just have to figure out what time that's going to look like. That's pretty much it. If you got more questions, I'll do another demo video before I put this thing in a box.